What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Universe Media. I know it's been a couple of weeks since we've done anything, but hasn't been a whole lot going on.
They didn't post anything.
Loki ended, and we were just kind of like, okay, what we do now? But the What If series first episode came out today. I just got done watching it. There's a storm out here, so power might go out on us. So let's hope we get it in before then. But this was the MCU's first cartoonish animated show, and so far the animation looks really good.
Yeah.
It looks really smooth and flush.
You can see their details on their face.
We have a watcher or narrator. He's just kind of... I think we saw the Watchers before with Stan Lee and Guardians of the Galaxy, something like that. But now we got a watcher who's just totally okay with the multiverse. He's not doing anything about it. He's just like,
I'm gonna tell you about it.
Yeah, who knows? It could be another variant of Kang. We might see some variants of Kang in this show because we're going to see some of the Kangs start to... Because there's more than one Kang, so we might see Kang everywhere, and who knows, it might have been a secret hidden Kang in this episode. But this episode talks about what if Steve Rodgers was not Captain America, but instead Peggy Carter jumps in and becomes Captain Carter. And gotta say, it's just really jarring to not see Steve Rodgers as Captain America. He's just
a skinny little dude that's in this robot thing that Howard Stark built.
The Hydra Smasher or Stopper or something like that. And I was like, man, now Steve Rodgers in this world is Iron Man. He kind of looks like Ironmonger or something like that, I think that's his name. But
War Machine?
No, the first bad guy in Iron Man. What the heck was that?
I have no idea.
Captain Carter's coming here to beat us up, but she really kicked some butt. So first off, we had a whole lot of like, oh, she's just a woman, even though she's a super soldier now, can beat you in an arm wrestling contest and break your arm. Oh, she can't do anything. And the pacing is really freaking fast. I mean, they tried to jam...
Well, it's supposed to be like Captain America, the first Avenger movie. And
all jammed into like 30 minutes or so. So that's a downside, but I feel like this is just a filler episodes just to hold us over, kind of explain some of the multiverse things and experiment some things. So, but so far, I mean, pretty interesting concept. Not sure how crazy they're going to take it, but I want to see them try these crazy ideas and see what lands and see what doesn't. But yeah, some things stayed the same, some things didn't. Like Bucky, he does not fall off the train.
And he made the joke that he said, "You about ripped my arm."
Yeah, so he doesn't become the Winter Soldier in this.
And he doesn't lose his arm.
Doesn't lose his arm. And but in this timeline, once we get to the major...
Same timeline.
Yeah. So many timelines to talk about. But yeah, we get the main villain, the Red Skull, opens the portal for the giant squid monster to come out, the champion of Hydra, and the thing was freaky. I mean, just imagine seeing that thing in live action. That would have been nightmare fuel. And the
Red Skull was like laughing, and then the monster killed him.
The monster just takes him, and he's gone. So Red Skull doesn't win, even in this timeline. So don't be a villain. Villains never win, no matter what. So who knows? Might see some of the what if the villain won later on in this series. But instead of like in the original movie of Captain America, Steve Rodgers gets lost and gets frozen. But in this timeline, Captain Carter pushes the monster into the portal or wherever.
Yeah, wherever it came from.
Wherever it came from, and that's how Steve Rodgers loses this version of Peggy Carter. And now in this world, Steve Rodgers becomes old, and I'm assuming Peggy will come back in time for him, possibly.
Yeah, she'll stab someone in the back for him.
Yeah. And so we get to what I believe would be the first Avengers movie, where Loki opens the portal, but this time it's Nick Fury opens the portal, and Captain Carter comes out, and that's how they meet. So a little bit of jumbling up of the movies there, but I'm not sure if all these are connected in the same timeline, just a different branch, or if they're all different timelines. There's so many timelines. I don't know what that was. My mind just got blown by timelines. But yeah, that's kind of our quick review of this episode. A great one to start it off with.
Yeah, and normally I don't like animated stuff from, like, things like that. Like, they're always live action, and they go to animated.
Yeah.
But I like that one.
Yeah, I mean, it had its own unique style, and I was like, I wasn't necessarily looking forward to it at the beginning, but the animation style is cool. The only gripe I have against it is that the pacing goes so fast that a lot of the action moments are nullified because they just don't have enough time to really have that power and action to it. So it's just kind of like, oh, that happened, alright, bye, next time. Or next scene. And I hope that's something that clears up as we go along and we get more story based, because they tried to fill a whole entire movie inside a little show, and so that's, whereas all the other series, they got a couple weeks to expand the overall story, whereas this one only had 30 minutes. So, the next one's only going to have like 30 minutes, and the next one. So, interesting question though, is there going to be some story that does continue throughout all of these, or if it's just filler episodes? Is there going to be a main villain that they have to overcome towards the end? There's no limit to this, what they could do. Looking forward to the zombie episode, by the way. Had to say it.
You've been hoping for that one.
I mean, I was hoping it would be this one. Like, it's a cool concept. But I think the next one's going to be where Iron Man gets saved by, or Tony Stark gets saved by one of the guys from Black Panther, and he just throws the missile, and then that kind of destroys the whole timeline. So that was going to be interesting as well.
We're all confused.
There's also one where Black Panther becomes Star-Lord instead of Black Panther. I know, it's not like the cool different suits and stuff that you think would be like the what if scenarios, but just really outlandish and crazy stories, and it really shows how many timelines and multiverses we're going to have. So we're going to have
Marvel's trying to get you ready for the Doctor Strange movie,
because these movies are going to be hard to understand. So they're going to blow our minds now, so we'll be prepared for it later.
Yeah.
But overall, great episode. Looking forward to the next one.
Yep. Can it come out tomorrow?
Man, I know. I wish they all came out every day. It'd be fun. Marathon, Universe Media Marathon every day. But that's all we have for today. Good, solid episode. Looking forward to the zombie one.
And we had 30 minutes because there's a storm.
There's a storm. We don't know how much time we got. So. But anyways, we hope to see you in the next timeline.